It's week 6 of the 2025 season, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Cards and the Colts on EA Sports.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Indy. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession, bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida, a super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, Taylor. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Shotgun handoff to Herbert. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The rookie from Michigan, there that time. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep it moving forward.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Less than a yard needed here on 4th. They run, it's Herbert. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
The defense calls a timeout, that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
6-yard loss.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. First play, Murray's letting it rip. Has him on the quick hitter. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Jones reels it in. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Back to throw, Murray. This will be cut by Connor. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They'll run it here. It's James Conner. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he gets it forward and still about a yard out of that. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On target to Downs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the counter, it's Taylor. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Taylor again. By a man, and now he's in the clear. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Colts.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Chased out to his right. He takes it himself. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down from the red zone. He's got it. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 5-yard line.
Herbert straight ahead. And defenders continue to swarm over to get him at the line. No gain on that play, and this is how we'll end the first quarter. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the second quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Arizona offense. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Murray setting up to throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He does it! Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals take a second quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group. All 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Play action with Richardson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Taylor now up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. To throw, Richardson. Throw complete to Warren. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Richardson back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. It is caught left side.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And this one doesn't go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This one finds Taylor. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals in possession of it once again. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. First down carry for Connor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Award that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Benson now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention.
First down, Arizona.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Murray. He's on the move. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. And we're going to get a pause here for an injured player as we see Zay Jones shake it up. He's being looked at following the play. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Cardinals driving ahead. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Murray here on first down. Throw right side, and McBride has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
McBride hauls it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Benson. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cardinals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals grow their lead to 8. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw here from Richardson. Buying some time left. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Richardson now on 1st and 10. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. On the shotgun, it's Richardson. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Here comes the final play of our first half. A final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. So we've reached the halftime break, and it's the Cardinals, the Redbirds, leading so far on the road. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey, where it was the defending champs, the Eagles, who got the win on the road. Saquon Barkley, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Next, we head off to check out another game. And they were losers in that one as they fall to the visiting Denver Broncos. The Broncos are able to level their record at 3-3 with the victory. And finally, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cardinals and Trey Benson back out on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Connor on the inside give. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Reward that tackle to the effort of Leatu Latu. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Right back to Connor. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Connor here from the gun. He's out in the clear. Down the sideline past the 40. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted. Just stopping the quick pass. Became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson from the gun. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he's stopped. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 21. Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Arizona. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's Benson on the give. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, it's Connor. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Conner touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals lead by 15 now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're getting a look at the leaders in passing touchdowns this season here, where you will find his name among the top 5 right now in the NFL. Trying to throw here out of the gun. It's caught, Warren. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts. From the gun, Taylor. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Richardson now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, they'll run with Herbert. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That one gains 7. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. He's got his man, that's Alec Pierce. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Option give to Taylor. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Taylor again. And he will score! Touchdown, Indianapolis! The Colts start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Colts get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Handoff goes to Conner, running left. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Murray to throw. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Carry here for Conner. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Cardinals have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. Second down now, 7 to go. Now an inside give to Benson. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Kyler looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
On 2nd down, a run with Conner. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. That pass is complete to McBride. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll go, Conner. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on first. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Benson now from the gun. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. Timeout Indianapolis, that's its 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. The Colts adding a man to the secondary here. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Has it at the 7. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up. Here's Kyler to throw. Headed out right. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Kickoff taken at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. On target to Downs. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's 2nd and 7. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up for the sack.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing now, Richardson. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Ryland now for the extra point. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Cardinals grow the lead now to 22 points. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. His return starts at the 5. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. After the pick, Richardson back to the air. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
On first down, it's Richardson. Warren's got it, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll throw again, Richardson. A quick slant into the hands of Downs. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cardinals 17-yard line.
From the 17. Taken in by Pierce. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Colts first down.
Taylor now up the middle. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Now we have a momentary stoppage for an injured Colts as they get somebody out there to tend to him.
2nd and 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw, but you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Cardinals on their way to their 3rd win of the year. 2nd and 6 coming up here. It's Connor again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They can stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Indy.